JM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel and Sarah Spoonholtz, Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber.
Woot.
Woot.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy your birthday with Friday?
Yes, it was Friday. I did.
That would have been fun had you filled in on Friday. What'd you do for your birthday?
Got my hair done. So
Hair
I've gone
did.
a little bit darker. I had lunch with Zach. Actually had to come in here for a couple of things.
Oh.
And
Lunch with Zach East is a treat?
It was. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he's one of my best friends.
Oh,
yes.
all right, fine.
And then had dinner with some girlfriends.
So we shouldn't talk bad about him?
Yeah, no, please.
You do enough of that?
Yeah.
Good
And then just got stuff ready to close up the farm for the fall and winter over the weekend. So
what does that entail? Closing up the farm for the winter.
We have to flush all the irrigation lines. So we pulled all the pipe yesterday, brush chopped.
Yeah.
Switched around the attachments that are on certain tractors.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's farm working right there.
Fun. And I had a hawk that was with us for about an hour yesterday while we're doing it. So
what does that mean? Like dive bombing you or something?
Thank God, no, it wasn't dive bombing me, but
good.
it was just, flying next to us, and it would perch and watch and fly back and
That's
perch and
cool.
watch. And it was hoping that we were going to flush out some lunch for it.
Yeah, the brush chop was
Okay. That's fun.
Yeah.
So I mean, does anything that you're doing there, is it close to blowing out the sprinklers for winter?
Yeah. I mean, like the irrigation line is a 10-inch line.
Okay.
So very much similar to like blowing out the sprinklers. And then we have to flush the lines that go out to the greenhouses too, and pray that my brother doesn't accidentally turn my water to my house off.
Oh, yeah.
It's
all in the same system.
That system. The other system is separate. But
I ask about the blowing out of the sprinkler lines because our guy doesn't do it anymore.
Oh, I got a guy for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need a guy, or could I learn how to do it? Because I turned it on this year.
Turning it on, it's nothing.
Easy.
Right.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Nozzle. Yeah.
Yeah, you need an air compressor.
I have air compressors. I have 2 or 3. I do. I have a huge one. It's like this tall. Makes a lot of noise.
Look, there are certain things that I am like, I am totally comfortable doing by myself.
Yeah.
When it comes to certain things, though, where it's like the possibility of a frozen line that you don't discover until
sprinklers and stuff
next
like that.
year.
Right.
And as someone who has broken an outdoor spigot because she did not drain things properly.
Yeah.
I mean, is it really worth the...
Mike's like looking at me. He's giving me the fatherly look right now. Like, don't even.
I would
Don't
go
do
with
it.
Mike's. I would have Mike give
highly
you
recommend
his guy. Yeah.
All right. If you can send me the guy, I would appreciate that.
I will.
Okay. Thank you.
Earl. I'll send you Earl.
Earl does it.
Earl Cook. He's great.
All right. But I still get to turn it on in the spring.
Yeah,
that's
I
the
turned
easy
mine
It was
on.
like
I'm like
that's
his
the easy
assistant
part.
now when he comes to blow out the lines. He comes, I walk around and turn the lines on and go down and open up things.
Oh
and
yeah. Okay.
So we
All
get
right.
done pretty quick.
We will get back to more sprinkler talk in just a moment. It's the WSJM Morning Show. Happy Tuesday. Happy September. We've got some news and views and chamber updates. It's all coming up right here on WSJM.
Heights. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
Offer not valid in all states or where prohibited by law. Loans are subject to lender approval. See website for details.
Honey, the credit card bill came and we're maxed out.
Maxed out cards, rent is due. We just need some extra cash to help us get by.
Maybe we should go to 27cash.com.
With our bad credit,
27cash.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with any type of credit get up to $5,000, and cash can hit our bank account as soon as tomorrow.
When you need extra cash, go to 27cash.com. That's 27cash.com. 27cash.com.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
WSJM News Time is 7:05. Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. It's Tuesday, September 2nd. Here with me in the studio, Mike Weibel, co-hosting today. And then also Sarah Spoonholtz from the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber is here to give us a brief update on what's happening with the chamber and the area's economy. That's coming up in just a moment.
Cool.
And we were just talking about Mario Andretti. You going to talk about Mario Andretti?
I can talk about Mario Andretti.
You can talk about Mario Andretti? Okay. So we'll talk about those things and more coming up in just a couple of minutes. First off, weather-wise, we expect mostly sunny skies today. Another beautiful day, warm conditions, a high around 80 degrees in the warmest part of Southwest Michigan, probably closer to the mid-70s. the closer you get to the lake. Tonight's forecast, mostly clear and cool, a low around 57. Wednesday's forecast, partly sunny and warm, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high around 80 degrees. Winds are going to gust up to 25 miles per hour because it's bringing a low pressure system in, and cooler temperatures with that. We're going to feel that on Thursday with a 30% chance of showers, partly sunny skies, breezy and cooler conditions, high around 65 on Thursday, and a low around 52. Summer's still here.
It is.
Summer's still here. Yeah, it could warm back up.
Just taking a pause.
Yeah, Friday's forecast, partly sunny and cool, a 20% chance of showers and a high around 67. Before we get into news from the WSJM newsroom, Sarah, did you see the Northern Lights last night? Did you get up for them? Neither Mike nor I did.
And when the peak at 2 a.m., no, negative.
Okay.
Was I awake at 2 a.m.? Unfortunately, yes.
Really?
Oh.
And you didn't go out and look at the Northern Lights?
So look, remember when I on the video live stream, I mentioned the hawk?
Oh, yeah.
We also have a large number of coyotes. And
Oh, yeah.
I
So you're afraid of coyotes?
Very much. Yeah. Yeah. The only one I like is Wiley.
Okay. All right. Fine. All right. So you did not see, none of us saw the Northern Lights, but if you are curious about it and wonder, I've seen it up on social media. People have posted pictures. Yeah. I saw one person, they put up a picture of just like dark sky.
That's it.
That was it.
Now, I did see earlier this year.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts.
Last year when it was.
And it was pretty?
They were gorgeous.
Okay. All right.
Stunning.
So if you got to see the Northern Lights overnight, yay on you. That's good.
Yay on you.
Yay on you. Some of the news from the WSJM newsroom this morning. Benton Harbor City Commissioners are thinking about reallocating $2.7 million in state grant monies to cover some of their planned water plant upgrades. The funding comes from the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy, EGLE. It was originally meant for distribution system work. City Manager Alex Little told the committee last week that the shift would meet state consent order requirements at the treatment plant.
There are no problems. It doesn't negatively impact anything. We're simply transferring it over to address some of the priorities that we have to address to comply with EGLE's request.
Now, Committee Chair Dwayne Seats wanted confirmation that the change is allowed by the state.
So we're not charging the city residents any more money?
Absolutely not.
And we're not going to get another millage?
No, sir.
So there's nothing that we're doing illegally or wrong to transfer this money?
That's absolutely right, and it's with EGLE's blessing.
Now, the full commission is going to consider the grant amendment at its next meeting. At least that's the schedule currently. The Mendel Center at Lake Michigan College in Benton Township is changing how it hosts performances. LMC's Doug Schaefer says due to falling ticket prices since the pandemic, performers now rent the Jenkins Theater and pay a ticketing fee. He says it's similar to how many for-profit venues operate.
It's a rental-only venue, and that just means that touring artists or production companies can look to the Jenkins Theater as a venue to have their performers be available to the community, but they take on all the risk of the good or the bad associated with ticket sales.
Schaefer says the model started this season and has so far been working well.
We've been pleasantly surprised that there is a demand for the theater that we have here at Lake Michigan College that has over 1,500 seats and provides premium sound and visuals. And so we already have 4 shows booked for this upcoming season, and we're negotiating with others.
Upcoming shows include A Taste of Ireland on October 18 and Cirque Mechanics Tilt on October 25th. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. What other news items do we have? Oh, Berrien County commissioners have approved seeking up to $360,000 in state funds for a new firearm safety campaign. If awarded, the money from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services would pay for public outreach on safe firearm storage. Plans include distributing gun locks, running ads, and working with schools, police, and community groups on the message. And one more story here. Lake Michigan College is inviting employers to connect with students this fall. Spokesperson Jennifer Schumacher says opportunities include career expos, weekly spotlights, and online networking through the Handshake platform. One major event, Take Flight Career and Transfer Expo. It's coming up in mid-October, October 15th.
The career part of it is an opportunity for students to come and meet with local employers, but then they also have a chance to attend some workshops that are going to be going on throughout the day.
The expo will include a panel of professionals, and employers can already register
it's a different employer each week. And so employers can just register with Lake Michigan College Career Services and can have the table there and be there as students are coming and going to classes and studying and such, and be set up there to talk to students as they come by.
More details are available through the college's Career Services Department. You can get more information also in the story that we have posted at WSJM.com. That's a look at some of the news that we have in the WSJM newsroom. We've got more coming up, including sports in just a couple of moments. But we're going to check in right now with Sarah Spoonholtz from the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber. Good morning, Sarah Spoonholtz.
Good morning, Ken.
What is going on?
Oh, what isn't going on?
Well said. Well said.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. We're in a brand new month, so we're super excited about that.
Yeah.
We do have a handful of events happening coming up. First off, it's tomorrow morning with the Greater Niles Chamber. We've got their Buzz Breakfast happening. That'll be at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow at Gallery 1245 on South 11th Street in Niles. And the guest presenter tomorrow morning is going to be a group called Enfocus. They actually helped us get everything ready for the two nonprofits that we launched last year.
Okay.
With our Chamber Foundation, as well as our Discover Southwest Michigan platform. They are a dedicated nonprofit that is focused on economic development with the mission to harness the talents of the brightest minds to drive social and economic development across the region that they serve. So a lot of students from surrounding communities, lots of Notre Dame kids that come up and do a lot of work. So we're really excited to hear an update from them tomorrow. And then, as you and Mike both mentioned,
Yes.
the Mario Andretti is going to be here.
That is a race car going by really fast. That's what that is.
Yes, the Mario Andretti is going to be here this Friday. We had Aaron Wade in the last time that I was in, and he shared some details on it. So we're really excited to partner with them. It's M&W Auto Service and Tires 50th anniversary. This is a third generation business.
What a way to celebrate 5 decades of service.
Right.
Bring in Mario Andretti.
And it's the second time they've actually had him in, Mike. They had him in for their 25th.
Yeah.
So 25 years ago, Mario was in.
Wow, I missed that one.
That's the last time I got my tires changed, by the way, 25 years ago.
Yeah. He changes them every couple of decades.
Have you still not gotten those?
I
addressed?
will.
He hasn't.
Okay.
I'm reevaluating.
Yeah. He made it through winter. He's going to go for another.
No, I'm not. No, definitely not.
Well, so Mike, can we also discuss off air about permanently? No, I'm not taking over for Ken. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But we will make sure that you get your tires taken care of. Speaking of tires, they also do have their big giveaway that's happening, the Nominate a Neighbor. So if you do know someone who is deserving of services, be it auto services, be it tires here in Berrien County, you have until Wednesday or Thursday to get your nominations in for that.
Okay.
So you can head directly to their website to do that.
Yeah.
But
M&W Auto Service and Tire. And just go there, and if you know have a neighbor, somebody in need of some services, nominate them.
Yep. So it's their way of, as Aaron put it, it's their way of giving back. You know, the community has been really great and supportive of them over the last 5 decades. This is an opportunity. Bigfoot, the Bigfoot will actually be here on Thursday
Sasquatch, the
and
truck.
Friday, the truck.
The monster.
Yes,
the monster truck. Yeah.
We'll be doing, he'll be doing some demos on Thursday as well as Friday. Redimax food truck is going to be out, another 50th anniversary for a local business here in Southwest Michigan. Watermark's going to be out there on Friday as well. So lots of great stuff too. And their website, mnwtire.com. You can get all the details on the 50th anniversary, plus the nominate, the neighbor form can be there. You can find that there as well. And then we jump ahead to next week, because, hey, it's already basically next week, right? So we do have 2 events happening next week. We've got a Lunch and Learn with the Berrien Talent Collaborative with the Greater Niles Chamber. If you want to hear a full update on what's happening with the Berrien Talent Collaborative, it's a great opportunity to do so. It is free to attend. Lunch will be provided by Catharos Catering, and that'll be at SMC, Southwestern Michigan College's location on US 12 in Niles. And then later that night, we have our 2nd annual Rock, Paper, Scissors tournament for our Next Gen Young Professionals group. So that'll be happening at the Waco
Rock,
Beach
paper,
House.
scissors. Ready? No, go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah, you can. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you changed at the last minute and you didn't even play.
Oh, I thought you were just talking. Okay,
Oh, okay.
never mind.
All right.
Anyway, so
Mike and I got scissors.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I guess it automatically makes me the default winner. Okay. So that'll be next Wednesday, September 10th from 5 until 7. They've got food coming in from Baseball. Stephanie, who just had a beautiful little baby girl, adding to her family with her son, actually just a couple of days after her son's first birthday.
Oh,
so you go,
nice.
girlfriends.
Wow.
So they've got a lot of fun planned for that day, including the rock, paper, scissors tournament, which was so much fun last year. I was eliminated first round. So
Well, it's because you didn't play.
I did.
Oh,
play,
okay. All right.
but yeah.
All right.
And that's all courtesy of the Schwab Agency, Farm Bureau Insurance in Bridgman. So you can actually talk directly with Matt. A selfish plug. He is my insurance agent, being that we've got the farm and everything. I've got the farm. So
Nice.
he covers my house, my home, and the farm too.
Very
So,
good.
But yeah, if you want more information about any of those events, like more details,
Yeah.
because I rambled off a lot really quick, you can head to our website, smrchamber.com. You can also go to greaternileschamber.com for all of their events too.
Okay. All right. Very good. A lot of information. Thank you, Sarah.
A lot of information, and hopefully I will get a photo with you guys and Mario Andretti on Friday.
You ain't kidding.
All right.
What time is the Mario Andretti thing?
Noon to 3.
Noon to 3.
So officially, we're going to tell everybody it's 2 to 3.
Oh, yeah.
We get
So
noon
we
to
can
2
get there.
for us.
Mario, we've got some things we want to talk
Yeah,
about.
and
It's a little slow.
I have to be very quick about some of this. So because I have
Right,
an
noon to 3.
11:30 and then I have a 1:30.
So you'll be driving
So
like Mario Andretti to get over
I
there.
made you the 11:30. It's a virtual call, as
Oh,
is
okay.
the 2:30
All right.
or the 1:30. So
Okay.
I made you both of those from the comfort of my car.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you for the update, Sarah
Thank you.
Spoonholtz, Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber. We have their updates every other Tuesday right here on the WSJM Morning Show. We've got more to talk about in a couple of moments. Right now, though, we're going to get to sports. Dave Wolf giving us the latest.
Baseball, the Tigers drop.
Thank you. That was
You're
good.
welcome.
That was good. Mario Andretti.
Yes.
That's going to be fun.
So I'm thinking,
Yeah.
get a picture with Mario Andretti
Yeah.
on your phone.
Okay.
Have it printed out at Walgreens.
Yeah.
Go back and have him sign it.
Oh. Oh.
Mm.
We could do that.
That would be cool.
Or we could just take my tires over there and have him sign those.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that.
And
Cool.
then you
And
can
then-
go get a shadow box and
Yeah.
have it mounted.
Well, probably
The
'cause
tire?
your tires look like Indy tires now, just slicks.
They are.
Yeah.
They feel like slicks.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, no, I'll get them fixed.
Yeah, sure. you will.
Or replaced.
Yeah.
What else?
Ah,
What else? Oh, and Bigfoot's going to be there.
yeah.
That's going to be cool.
And
Have-
he'll be doing Bigfoot will be doing demos Thursday. So if you're in the area,
What kind
you
of
can pop
demos?
in, like wheelies,
Driving
and, all
No.
that fun stuff.
We-
Yeah, they'll be doing some
Wheelies and
demos on
wheelies and
Thursday. Yeah.
spins and-
Yeah. So
Oh, man.
Friday probably won't be able to do it because of all the potentially all the people for Mario, but for sure Thursday they'll be able to do some of that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, let us know if there's anything we can do over there. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Like drive the truck. They've got several of them.
Do you
Do I have insurance? No.
do you have a
Not for a
fire
Bigfoot.
suit to wear?
No,
though,
but I'd be
either?
willing to take one. That'd be fine.
Okay.
Racing suit or fire suit, whatever. Okay, we've got to get back on the show.
Problem with fire suits is not one size fits all. So
Oh.
I know.
Oh, all right.
You're either going to be swallowed in mine or yours will look like a crop top on me.
719 WSJM Morning Show continues. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Diane. Hi, Bill. Hi, others. Bill had good race results over the weekend.
Did he?
I think he finished third.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, good job, Bill.
Yeah, I think he still got cash. I'm not sure. Anyway, all right, 719 WSJM Morning Show continues. We'll be right back.
My Student Aid. Mostly sunny skies today. Temperatures this afternoon getting up near 80 degrees inland. We will be in the upper 70s near the beaches today. Clear skies tonight and cool. We drop down to 57. And then for Wednesday, we start out with some sunshine. We're still going to get up close to 80 for high temperatures. Showers and thunderstorms, though, will roll in, and that will cool us into the 60s at the end of the week. I'm meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
720 WSJM Morning Show continues. I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel is here with me. Sarah Spoonholtz, we were just talking, giving her a hard time about the hawk.
Yeah.
Chasing her and the other farmhands around as they were closing down the farm for the fall.
It was just me and my brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like 20 farmhands.
Yeah.
You did the work of
Negative.
20.
Negative.
Okay. All right. Fine. We heard the owls again this weekend.
Did you?
Yeah. I don't know. They come around every in the late spring and then the early late summer.
Mhm.
They come around. They're passing through and they're screeching and doing all their fun stuff. Oh, and Stephanie put out suet in all the bird feeders. She replenished the suet for all the migrating birds as they're going through. And we don't know what it was, but something grabbed one of the suet cages in the middle of the night, took it off its little shepherd's hook, and took it into the neighbor's area by their garage, like 20 or 30 feet away into a hidden area, and just ripped the thing open and ate the heck out of it. We think it was probably a raccoon. Probably a raccoon. That's when we learned that the neighbor across the street traps them live, has a live trap for them.
Okay.
And is apparently disappointed that the animal control folks don't
endorse that,
permanently relocate them.
Oh.
Yeah. They just temporarily relocate them and then the raccoons find their way back in. Yeah. So anyway.
I start driving
We
farther
found
away.
found out a lot of information over this long Labor Day weekend. Yeah. What are you thinking over there?
I live on a farm.
Got a raccoon hat, do you?
Do not.
My father-in-law calls them the night animals.
The night animals.
Yeah.
Because he's like, we've got hummingbird feeders, and he'll be like, the night animals are in my hummingbird feeder. Yep.
Whether they're possum or something
Or
like
get
that.
fermented. They're over there probably just,
I'll take a possum over a raccoon though any day.
Yeah, possum are great. Possum serve a purpose, as people on our video live stream pointed out last week. They eat a ton of ticks.
Yep. And they're are the only mammal.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're a mammal.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
Well-
North America's only mammal or something like that.
Like native thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We only had one.
Mhm.
No elephants? No Bengal tigers?
Negative.
Nothing like that? All right, fine. Platypus?
Definitely no.
All right.
Hickory Creek.
All right. Anyway, more coming up on that. It's the WSJM Morning Show. Let's talk about the CDC briefly. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
All right.
Did you see this? Are you a fan of the op-eds? Do you ever read the op-eds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Every now and again. I used to read them more when I was active in politics and stuff like that. But nowadays it's like, okay, well, they're interesting, because it's opinion in the newspaper, that kind of thing. I mean, you basically get that in any media now,
right?
Opinion in the stories. 9 former directors of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, are now speaking out. 9 former directors of the CDC. That's what caught my attention. Speaking out, saying Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is endangering the health of Americans. Yeah, 7 former directors and 2 former acting directors whose tenures stretch back to the administration of former President Jimmy Carter published an op-ed. It was in the New York Times yesterday, just a few days after the ousting of the CDC's new director, Dr. Susan Menares. Sources say that Kennedy and Stephanie Spear, his principal deputy chief of staff, called on Menares to support changes to COVID, the vaccine policy, and she did not want to support that. She said it would go against her principles, and therefore she was ousted. So the former directors said Menares' removal is the latest in a series of actions that could have wide-ranging impact on America's health security. Now, one of the co-authors, Dr. Richard Besser, president and CEO of the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation and acting director of the CDC during the administration of former President Barack Obama, said he and his colleagues are basically stunned at what they've seen recently. What he said was, what we are seeing taking place in the Department of Health and Human Services and at the CDC in particular is not business as usual. There are always changes, different policy priorities when the administration changes. That's understandable. But he said what we're seeing here under the leadership of Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is something different altogether. He's come into his role as Secretary of Health and Human Services with a strong agenda that's centered on dismantling our vaccine system in America and limiting people's access to these life-saving, health-preserving interventions. I don't know. I mean, you've got nine former directors of the CDC coming at the current director. It's kind of unheard of to have that much pushback. I mean, yes, there's always going to be backseat drivers, but at the same time, the former directors point to several decisions made by the Kennedy under HHS, including the firing of tens of thousands of federal health workers, touting unproven treatments as measles was spreading in the U.S., canceling $500 million in federally funded mRNA vaccine research. They also referenced the removal of all 17 members of the CDC's Vaccine Advisory Committee and replacing them with his own members, many of whom share vaccine skeptic views. I think skepticism is healthy.
Right? I think so.
However, to have the 9 former directors come out and say in a unified voice, hey, what you're doing is crazy, that's something. That says something. So
Yeah.
Will it have any impact? No, I don't think so. But it's interesting nonetheless. So if you're interested, New York Times op-ed from yesterday, talking about the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Yeah. And it's flu and cold season, or it's going to be soon.
No, it pretty much already is.
It already is?
If you are
You're
a
noticing
parent
that?
with a child that has gone back to school
Oh,
last week.
Yeah, true that. My one of my sons, he went back to school, I guess it was last week, also college over in New York. And he had a sinus thing all weekend long. And he was asking me, should I take Tylenol? It's like, well, do you have a headache? Yeah. Okay, take Tylenol. Well, I did. Well, do you want to take some more? When was the last time you took it? Yesterday. It's like, read the directions on the side of the bottle. Anyway, so we're having our own Centers for Disease Control and Prevention intervention over here.
Okay, well, also the weather has not helped anyone who has like sinus issues, allergies, like
It's been a bad allergy season.
Yes, and I yesterday did all the stuff outside without taking my allergy meds, so I'm definitely feeling it. But
Have you noticed the poison ivy is very pretty right now?
Pretty?
I guess that's one word to describe it.
Right. Well, it's turned to like a vibrant rust color.
Yeah, it's starting to turn. Yeah.
And so if you were walking down by the beach at all, we were by Lions Park Beach a couple of times this weekend, and we were noticing just how much poison ivy there is down there. What do you do when you have it like that?
You avoid it.
Yeah, definitely avoid it. I like Sarah's idea. You definitely avoid it, but you can spray it, but then it dies, and then what do you do with it?
You let it die.
You just let it disintegrate into the ground.
Silence. Let it go.
A moment of silence.
You are, if you are lucky enough to not be allergic to it,
Which I am.
I am 42 and I've yet to have poison ivy.
What, really?
Knock on wood.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
When I was a kid in high school, I had allergy. I was getting allergy shots. And the allergist said they've come out with a poison ivy shot. And
a poison ivy shot?
Yeah.
I had not heard of this.
Help you build immunity against I got poison ivy from the poison ivy shot.
No, Mike.
That stinks.
Yeah.
Was it like all over?
No, it was like, it wasn't, it wasn't an obvious, normally when you get poison ivy, it's on your legs, your hands, or whatever.
Wherever you touch it, right?
Right. It was like on the back of my neck and weird places that you wouldn't normally get poison ivy because
Maybe you just had shingles and you didn't know it.
No.
Okay. Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
A poison ivy shot.
I like how you just deferred to shingles. Coming off of the CDC story,
Right. Yeah,
you
it's not
automatically are like, it's probably shingles.
I'm not a doctor.
But he stayed in Holiday Inn Express.
I did. I got a good night's
I
sleep.
played one on TV once.
Right, exactly.
Speaking of shots, turning it serious for just a moment. You want to talk about Chicago for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, because President Trump has talked about sending the National Guard into Chicago, maybe to protect the immigration and customs enforcement folks, or maybe to help them crack down on crime. Over the Labor Day weekend, 54 people, at least 54 people were shot in Chicago over the Labor Day weekend.
They were doing so good.
7 fatally shot across Chicago over the Labor Day weekend, including a drive-by attack that left 7 victims wounded, according to police. The violent holiday weekend, again, comes in the shadow of President Donald Trump renewing his threats to send federal agents and National Guard troops to Chicago over the objections of the governor and the mayor, Governor of Illinois, J.B. Pritzker, who also is thinking about running for president. Trump on Saturday sent a warning to Pritzker in a post on social media referencing recent crime in Chicago, saying Pritzker had better, quote, straighten it out fast or we're coming. How about that?
Sounds like a quote from Mario Andretti, doesn't it?
Yeah, come on. Fast or we're coming.
Straighten it out.
If you're not first, you're last.
Right.
Pritzker responded in a news conference a week ago to an earlier Trump threat, either to straighten it out Chicago, just like we did D.C., saying it's basically illegal, unconstitutional, and un-American. But again, 54
How
people
is that
shot.
un-American?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they use words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use your words.
Use words. All right, one more, and then we'll have to get to a break here. Tesla. So for the electric car owners out there, Tesla is recalling 7,300 Model Y SUVs that were produced this year, following identification of a software defect in the driver's side windows automatic protection system. So, you have automatic windows, right? If you don't have the turn crank anymore, you've got the automatic windows.
Kids don't even understand what turn cranks are anymore.
It's so funny. But if your arm's sticking out of a window and the window's going up, all of a sudden it feels resistance, right? And it stops. Unless there's a glitch in the software, which is what Tesla said. The recall issued by an Australian outfit warns that the window might close with excessive force if it fails to detect the obstruction the first time around, posing a risk of injury. Yeah, that's like a Final Destination movie right there. The latest recall is a perfect example, they say, of the dual edge of automotive digitization, because while the software allows for rapid remote fixes, it also introduces a new layer of vulnerability. So there you go.
And at some level, you have to not stick your fingers out the window when you're closing the window.
That is true.
Right.
Absolutely.
And my first thought was, okay, Tesla is going to catch on fire, not that it's going to potentially amputate
your fingers
or your arm.
And can't they just do a reboot like they do, like Apple does with the phone? Okay, tonight your Tesla's going to be updated.
Absolutely. They're called over-the-air updates. Owners of affected vehicles will receive notifications, and they say they can expect the OTA, the over-the-air update, software update, OTA, eliminating the need for any dealership visit. But they have to first get the fix and make sure it's right before they put it over the air. And then once it's over the air, then they can, download it and reboot your car.
Can you imagine the poor individual who discovered this the hard way?
Right.
Right.
Look at the hawk. Chop your arm off.
Yeah, exactly. All right. That's enough of that. 7:32. It's a double. WS
Graphic Tuesday.
This is a PG show. 7:32. It's the WSJM morning show. Back with more in a moment. We've got financial news coming up from Bloomberg.
It's time for an educational reset.
We watched some really, really disturbing movies this weekend.
Did you?
Well, Stephanie and I, we really love horror movies.
Oh, no.
We just really love horror movies.
Nope.
And I can't remember the names of what we watched, but there was one where foster parents get a bad rap, especially in horror movies.
Yeah,
right.
Of course.
And anyway, the poor foster mom, her daughter had died, and she wanted to bring it back, and she was using a demon to do it. Bring the daughter back.
So
yeah,
like Pet Cemetery.
Exactly.
Human
edition of Pet Cemetery. Things obviously went very wrong, but there was one scene in there.
Yeah,
that will live with me till the day I die. It's just horrible. Had to do with a chef's knife and a kid, like an 11-year-old kid, chewing on it. Yeah, it was something. Sorry for those of you not ready for that, but yeah.
I get in trouble for amputating.
This is on the unfiltered stream.
Okay.
That was on the FCC controlled thing. No. Can you imagine though? You're riding around in your Tesla and all of a sudden, thunk.
Yeah.
Good thing it has auto driving.
Take me to the hospital.
Hospital, please. We've detected a problem with your arm. Nestle chocolate company has replaced their CEO. They have chocolate, right? Nestle has replaced its chief executive officer after an investigation revealed he allegedly failed to disclose a romantic relationship. Did you see this over the weekend?
I did not.
Yeah, Nestle CEO out. He was very sweet.
Oh no, but it wasn't like a Coldplay situation, was it?
It was bound to be at some point. 63-year-old Laurent Fricks was dismissed as CEO after only a year in the role.
Dang.
He thought he was Willy Wonka. He thought he was all that.
Well, he was Laurent.
Didn't get away with it. A company inquiry found that his alleged relationship with a direct subordinate
there was mistake number one.
Violated the global food brand's code of conduct. That's what Nestle said in a news release yesterday. This was a necessary decision. Nestle's values and governance are strong foundations of our company. I thank Laurent for his years of service at Nestle. He was appointed as CEO back on September 1st of 2024, succeeding Mark Schneider. He's a citizen of France. He previously joined Nestle in 1986 in the sales and marketing division. So effective immediately, Philippe Navratil will take over as the new Nestle CEO. Yeah. So anyway, that's a bump.
Background check on Philippe.
Hopefully. I mean, the guy's from France. I don't know. Is that expected in France?
Amore.
I mean,
Yeah, you got to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
No.
You got to follow
You
the
do
rules.
have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm saying no to it shouldn't. I think sometimes the French get a bad rep. for
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, nice transition from horror film, arm stuck, to chocolate. and Hershey.
Chocolate scandal.
And scandals.
I got a lot of things you got to get through. Let's transition again to Hollywood.
Okay.
Oh, even.
Canadian actor Graham Greene.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rest in
yeah.
peace. The Oscar-nominated star, one of the stars in Dancing with Wolves. I think Kevin Costner was in that as well.
he
Yeah.
was.
Dances with Wolves, Green Mile. He was a voice on Red Dead Redemption 2. For those of you Rockstar games, video games. Okay, now. Okay. His agent, Michael Green, said in a statement to USA Today that Green died after a lengthy illness. He was a man of great morals, ethics, and character, and will be eternally missed. The Canadian First Nations actor was a tireless advocate for Indigenous representation in Hollywood. He first appeared in the 1979 drama series The Great Detective and in the 1983 film Running Brave. But his really big breakout role was Dances with Wolves, playing the wise and compassionate Sioux medicine man, Kicking Bird. Yeah. So there you go. Nominated for Oscars.
He was only 73.
Yeah. Long illness.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got to get back to the WSJM morning show. We'll be right back. We've got news coming up after Bloomberg.
Fall. Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol told workers in a memo that the fall menu lineup, which includes the seasonal latte, fueled a record-breaking sales week in the U.S. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
Saying goodbye to Sarah Spoonholtz. Bye, Sarah.
Bye,
Bye, Sarah. From Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber. Sometimes substitute co-host.
Yep.
Yeah, so we appreciate her greatly. 7:38 WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. And you didn't win the Powerball.
Not yet.
You didn't play. I played. Stephanie and I played, and we didn't win. We did not win. So after there was no $1 billion Labor Day Powerball winner on Monday, jackpot dreams still alive. The money jackpot is now $1.3 billion.
$1.3 billion.
That elicits no response from you. It's $1.3 billion.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Are you just frustrated because that's money you know you'll never have?
Probably.
Me too.
Yeah.
But there's always hope. You can always dream.
You
You can always dream. In fact, I was dreaming over the weekend of, okay, well, what are the things that one would do if you won $1.3 billion in the Powerball?
Right.
What do you think I did? I did. I asked ChatGPT, I asked AI, what are the first 5 things I should do if I win? And I gave the amount of whatever the jackpot was at that point.
Yeah.
The cash option of this. Well,
the first thing was probably get a legal team.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly right. The first thing was a legal advisor, a tax advisor, and a financial advisor.
Yes.
And get financial, and it spelled out requirements for what you should be looking for in interviews and everything else. And basically, the first 5 things were all about getting your financial house in order, getting everything ready to go, staying anonymous, and all that other fun stuff. Oh, the very first thing was secure your ticket.
Yeah.
Keep it in a safe place.
Yeah, for
Sign the
sure.
back of it, all that. And some people, they don't even have physical tickets anymore.
Right.
You just do it online. But and so I thought, okay, well, that's all fun and dandy. So I said, well, what are the next 5 things? And it was like 5 more financial things. And then I said, well, okay, well, what are the next 5 things? And it came up. I got through like 25 things, and it still wasn't giving me go have a party and blow a lot of money. There was none of that in the first 25 options from AI. AI is pretty darn smart.
It is.
Yeah. So it was all about that. So anyway, if you're thinking about winning, if you'd like to win the Powerball, there it is. It's a big jackpot, but AI has some ideas on what you should do if you win. Good?
Yeah. And probably AI probably wants a cut.
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, can I borrow $1 million?
Yeah, exactly.
740 WSJM Morning Show. We've got ABC News Now, our local news preview next, sports, and Michigan News Network coming up.
ABC News.
All right. Normally we take a break here, but we're off schedule a little bit.
We're off schedule.
We're off schedule.
So what are we doing now?
We're just talking on the video live stream for a couple of seconds here. Is there anything? Let's see. We covered that.
Well, hummingbirds. I haven't talked about the hummingbirds.
Oh, let's talk about the hummingbirds. We'll have that coming up.
So
Nope.
hummingbird-
Not right now.
Oh,
Not right now, because
All
we've
right.
got to get back for news.
okay.
We'll be right back.
All standing together and suggesting a different vision for how the world should be organized.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is on his way to Beijing by train to join them. He will attend a military parade marking 80 years since the end of World War II. President Trump has an announcement this afternoon at 2 o'clock, but there's no word on what it's about. In Chicago,
No federal troops in the city of
protests
Chicago.
against the ICE surge and a possible National Guard deployment. The Homeland Security Department. This is ABC News.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
It's 7:41. It's Tuesday, September 2nd. Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. Some news coming up after 8 o'clock this morning. The Berrien County Board of Commissioners is reviewing ways to help local police and fire agencies adopt some new 911 dispatch technology. There's a price tag to it, so we'll tell you a little bit about the considerations there. That's coming up after 8 o'clock. South Haven is applying for state funding to help low-income residents with home repairs. We'll give you a little bit more information on that and who is eligible. And then also educators will have a chance to learn suicide prevention strategies. That's at an upcoming training event in St. Joseph. The Berrien County Suicide Prevention Coalition wants you to know more about that and how to be on the lookout for signs that someone might be considering something that is a very bad mistake. So we'll talk about those things and more. That's all coming up just after 8 o'clock right here on the WSJM Morning Show. It's 7:42. We've got sports and the video live stream continues. Be right back.
The Michigan.
Sorry, I was thinking about our news at 8 o'clock, making sure everything is in order. Okay, it is. Hummingbirds. You want to talk about your hummingbirds?
Yeah.
Go.
So my hummingbirds have been just attacking my hummingbird feeder for the past week and a half.
How many hummingbirds do you have? How many hummingbird feeders?
We have 2.
Okay. What kind of hummingbirds? Do you know what kind of hummingbirds?
They're small ones this year.
Okay. The very tiny
Extremely
ones.
small. Yeah, the tiny
Okay.
ones. And there's a pair, and they basically circle around and will come in, and they feed a lot. Normally they feed like in the morning, the afternoon, and then the evening before dark. But the past week and a half, I mean, they're just nonstop.
A lot of them.
loading up.
So are they migrating through? Is that what?
Well, I think they're loading up, getting ready to leave.
Oh.
Because between September 1st and September 15th is when they migrate south.
Okay.
So I think they're loading up with sugar to get ready to go.
Wow. What do you put in your hummingbird feeders?
I make my own
Okay.
syrup.
I figured you would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone who's building their own pergola or whatever it is,
Right,
arbor.
right. Yeah, so I have this cool little jug. It was actually a limoncello bottle that has one of those caps that flips over on top, that kind of like
Like a
old-
bartender cap.
Yeah, or the old style pop caps, that used to be, they're metal, and then they have
Oh,
a little
yeah. Like the beer ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mix up a bottle of syrup every weekend, and I put it in the refrigerator. Then I refill it on Saturday, and I make another bottle and leave it in the refrigerator. And so I change
Why are
up
you refrigerating it?
just because it keeps it from fermenting.
Oh, you don't want drunk hummingbirds.
No.
Okay.
And
How
that's
much?
why I change out every week, because if it starts to ferment, they can get sick. And
Oh,
yeah.
okay. They become drunks.
Yeah, exactly.
The
And they're just
hummingbirds
hanging around out there singing.
flying inebriated.
Exactly.
What's the ratio of water sugar?
1 cup of sugar to 4 cups water,
1 cup of sugar to 4 cups of water. Okay.
and then heat it up, turn it into like a simple syrup, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you color it at all?
nope,
Okay.
no
Oh.
dyes, no
Yeah.
red 40.
Because I was doing some research on same thing, and it somewhere across my research it said clean your hummingbird feeder. I think they were talking about on a regular basis. I don't think it was every day, but it was something more frequent than once a week. And I thought that's a lot of
That's
work.
a lot of commitment. Yeah.
That's a lot of work. Do you ever have any other things invading the hummingbird feeders, like wasps or bees or whatever?
Especially this past, because now it's kind of like wasp season.
Yeah.
So, I was out there the other day because they kind of, hummingbirds are no slouches. You think, oh, a little hummingbird.
Yeah.
But they stick up for themselves.
Yeah.
So they've been battling the wasps. But yesterday I was out there whacking a few wasps off the hummingbird feeder, trying to help on taking the side of the hummingbirds.
Okay.
But we had a wasp on the outside of our garage, a wasp nest
All
that
right.
was the size of a basketball.
Oh my.
So we had it removed. I would have been tempted to try to do it myself, but we had it removed. And the guy said that only took 14 days for them to build it to that size.
Only 14 days?
14 days. And it was
They
the
can
size
build
of
one of those in 2 weeks?
Yeah. Size of a
Oh.
basketball.
Was it like a paper
Yeah.
wasps?
One of those gray paper ones.
Yeah. Those are pretty.
They are.
They really are pretty. What'd you do with the wasp nest after this?
He took it.
Okay. Did they like saturate it with poison before they went and got it?
He got up on a ladder,
Yeah.
put in his bee outfit, and then smoked it.
Oh.
All smoked when he was
Okay.
up there, and then he sprayed it,
Okay.
and then he removed it. And he said, some wasps will come back around, but they haven't tried to rebuild anything.
Yeah.
But
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the building season's over.
Yep. Can't get a permit.
Building season's done. Interest rates are too high.
Yep. Rough neighborhood. So the hummingbirds leaving is. I look forward to when they come and sad when they go.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
No, I love the hummingbirds. We rarely get them. Our neighbor takes most of them because he's very, very good and very diligent. And I mean, they're putting out all the right things at the right times. When the Orioles are coming through, they've got the oranges on the stakes and everything else. And yeah. No, we what did we do? We did home improvement stuff. We've been doing home improvement stuff. Most of it is not done by us. We had some painters come by who did a really great job on the trim because the city told us we had to fix up our trim.
Right.
So we did that. And then I put up the railing
Because the city told you
because the city said we had to put a railing up. They and the city changed its rules. I think it was 2017. They changed their rules, and with the quadrant schedule, I think this is the first time in our quadrant they had really, really enforced the railing.
Yeah.
I'm seeing new rails all over the place.
Really?
All over the place. And it's really funny because I think we're all shopping at the same rail place.
Rails are us.
Rails are us. Yeah. But it was a lot of fun to put in, actually. It was, because I mean, it gives me an excuse to get the tools out.
Right.
And Samuel was over, so we made
a project out of it.
Made a project out of it, and he got to help out.
So here's my thing. With City of St. Joe, I know my mom used to live in the City of St. Joe, and so they were very particular about your trim and your roof and all that. And yet sometimes I see commercial properties.
Oh, I know.
That you're like, okay, what are they thinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Of like weeds growing up in people's, I mean, it's just like.
Inconsistency is a frustration point.
Yeah.
Whether it's residential or commercial, and you wonder to yourself, how in the world, I get dinged for a patch of paint that's missing from the house that's about this big.
Right.
And the railing on, anyway, long story short, inconsistency is frustrating. I agree. We'll be right back. We've got the Moody on the Market update.
80 degrees inland. We will be in the upper 70s near the beaches today. Clear skies tonight and cool. We drop down to 57. And then for Wednesday, we start out with some sunshine. We're still going to get up close to 80 for high temperatures. Showers and thunderstorms, though, will roll in, and that will cool us into the 60s at the end of the week. I'm meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
7:49 WSJM Morning Show continues. If you could only read lips.
Right.
Moody on the Market update. It's time for that this hour. It's brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. And we were talking about this earlier this hour. In fact, Mike and I are excited about it. M&W Auto and Tire marking their 50th anniversary with a visit from Mario Andretti coming up this Friday. It all started, that's not a Muppet you're hearing. That is the sound effect of race cars going by really fast. It all started with a young man who had experience in tires and a gift for customer service, Bud Wade. Having worked in the tire industry, including 20 years directly with Firestone, It was in 1975 that Bud Wade founded M&W Tire with a clear vision to serve the people of Berrien County with reliable, honest, and friendly auto care. From day one, M&W stood for community first values, faith, trust, quality work, and treating every customer like family. And now, 50 years later, they're still in business. I think they're on the third generation.
Yeah, Aaron. I know Aaron. Aaron Wade is just a great guy.
Yeah. And so they're having their 50th anniversary. In celebrating 50 years of business, M&W is planning a huge celebration this Friday. They'll welcome the famous race car driver, Mario Andretti. Also visiting will be the monster truck, Bigfoot. As we mentioned earlier this hour, Redemax food truck will be on site. There will be giveaways, exhibits, plenty of fun for everyone. M&W Auto Service and Tire is giving away free tires and essential auto service to some people who are in need. And if you know a family who's in financial peril, somebody needing help, whether they're a senior, a single mom, a single dad, whatever, somebody with car trouble, you can nominate them at the website, mwtire.com. It's M&W's wish to give back to the community that has given them so much over the past 50 years. So if you want more information on that, about the history of the business, how you can see Mario Andretti this Friday, it's all posted in an article right now at moodyonthemarket.com. It's under M&W Auto and Tire marks 50th anniversary. And that's your Moody on the Market update for this hour. It's brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today, your local auto owner's insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. I love the smell of new tires.
No, you don't.
I do. I do love the smell of new tires. I just,
I don't believe you.
I do. Come on, we'll go to the tire store on Friday. We'll see Mario Andretti.
And you'll be in there huffing tires, will you?
No. Tires. That smells like grip. All right. 7:52. More coming up in just a moment on WSJM.
Rich Brandon, Terry Halsey.
I do love the smell of new tires. You would find me if there were a Costco nearby.
Yeah.
And if they had a tire section.
Yeah.
You would find me in that section going, look at that tread. Smells like home.
They do have a good smell.
They do have a good smell.
I'll give you that.
Now, when you're burning rubber, that doesn't smell good.
No,
that does not smell
not good.
Yeah.
So you get new tires?
I'm gonna get new tires. Yeah, eventually. I'm not lying. I've got an extra set of tires and wheels in the garage, and they have enough tread on them. It would be wasteful not to use the rest of the.
They have enough tread on them.
It would be wasteful not to use that.
I'm sure Stephanie is shaking her head right now.
She needs new tires too.
Oh, don't throw her under the bus. This is your issue.
She also needs new tires. Governor's in Asia right now. Did you see that?
Diverting
for a moment. No, we can talk about it again on Friday. But Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer met Prime Minister Lawrence Wong yesterday and explored opportunities in technology and advanced manufacturing. This is part of a 4-day visit to Singapore. Your governor's in Singapore.
Wow.
We don't have a budget.
But we're in Singapore.
But the governor's overseas. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in a statement on September 1st, said that during the meeting with the U.S. governor, Prime Minister Wong underscored the long-standing and mutually beneficial partnership between Singapore and the United States, both at the federal and the state levels. He also welcomed Michigan's interest in strengthening economic cooperation with Singapore. The Prime Minister and the governor also discussed U.S. trade policies, people-to-people ties, and ways that Singapore and Michigan can deepen cooperation in areas of mutual interest. There you go.
Yep.
Not impressed?
No.
Why not?
I mean, I can understand on a federal level going and negotiating and doing all that schmoozing of people and whatnot. But a governor going over and being like, hey, yeah, we want to cut a deal with you. We want a business. You really think they're going to be like, wow, I'm sorry, Indiana, we've already committed to Michigan. No, they're just looking for the best deal. Just like we are.
Yeah, maybe.
And what's with Venezuela? We got warships outside of Venezuela and they're all ticked off about it.
Oh, you want to talk about that? We can talk about that.
Talk about it.
We'll talk about that next hour.
Okay, never mind.
Because I'm trying to make sure we get all of our messages in here. Yeah, I saw that last week. We were deploying some military ships down in that area. We got and one of the things that will quickly come into focus is the amount of military assets you have versus the amount of military obligations you have,
right?
And the pure logistics of it, how long it takes to get from one obligation to another.
Next. Yeah.
And if you're thinking about deploying down off the coast of South America, either on the West Coast or the East Coast, you got to think about, okay, well, what if we all of a sudden need them in the Strait of Hormuz or, over in Asia somewhere?
Well, didn't they
Takes
say last
time.
night that Yemen launched a missile at Israel overnight?
That's not surprising.
No.
All right. Back in just a moment. It's WSJM Morning Show.
On WSJM.
Wow. Talk about diversions. You went all of a sudden to international politics.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. It's a WSJM Morning Show. Good morning.
Still don't have new tires, though.
I'm Ken Lundberg without new tires. And here with me is Mike Weibel, whose tires are how old?
This is our second winter.
You got a couple more miles on them?
Yep.
Okay. That's fine. And again, I'm still on my crusade to try to get studs on tires too.
Oh.
For the ice.
Yeah. I mean, they're awesome, but they tear up the roadway, right? That's the whole problem.
Excuse me, but again, go to a state that allows studs on your winter tires and show me their roads versus what our roads are today. I would suggest that Michigan's roads are worse, and we don't have studs.
Good point.
There you
Good
go.
point.
Wolves. You want to talk about wolves for a second?
Let's talk about wolves.
All right. Wolves and livestock, they don't really mix. I mean, they do to the wolves' benefit.
Yes.
Because the wolves like eating cows and stuff like that, or sheep. But now there's a team of biologists near the California-Oregon border using drones to blast music at wolves to keep them from eating the livestock. And apparently it's working.
Really?
Yeah. You know what they're blasting?
What? I was just going to say, what are they playing?
One of the songs, they play a number of them. One of them is AC/DC's Thunderstruck.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're also playing movie clips and live human voices. Yeah, the movie clip, they're playing Scarlett Johansson when she's yelling in the film Marriage Story, which I've not seen this movie.
I haven't either.
I'm not putting up with this anymore. She apparently screams it like a harpy or something like that. And
that works.
And that's scaring the wolves too. Gray wolves were nearly hunted to extinction throughout the U.S. West in the first half of the 20th century since they were reintroduced in Idaho at the Yellowstone National Park in the mid-90s. They've done very well. They've done so well, they're now having a detrimental impact on the livestock.
There we go.
They need food. So they're now flying these drones with these big loudspeakers. You know how much one of these fancy drones costs?
More than $10, I'm sure.
$20,000.
Wow.
And it requires professional training, and it doesn't work well in wooded areas, making it impractical for ranchers. Although they note that, and I think to myself, well, how many cows do you have wandering through the woods?
Right.
Yeah, unless you're in the Black Forest of Germany or something like that. Even there.
Right. Then they're probably playing German music.
All right. Back in just a moment. It's the WSJM Morning Show.
Let's go.
You're still.
All right. That's wrapping up the video live stream. Let's see. We're going to do this one. Where's my mouse? There it is. And then this one, and we'll be right back on track. Look at that. This is good. Happy Tuesday. How is it being in here on a Tuesday?
It's a little weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because I'm always here on Mondays. Right? when you start your week. Well, now it's going to be Tuesday, and I don't know. This whole week's just going to be goofy.
All right. Back in just a moment. WSJM.
And media. Proudly serving our community. The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
7:59. You know, we had the first coaches show on Saturday. Was it the first one? No, the second one. Second one with Phil McDonald and Brett Witkowski. That happened at Signature Toyota. We appreciate them for hosting our coaches show. If you ever miss an edition of the coaches show, you can check it out. You can catch it on our podcast. Just go to WSJM.com. And just look under podcasts, and it's right there. Right now, it's 8 o'clock. We have the latest world and national news from ABC. Our local news is coming up next.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The leaders of Russia, China, and India all